Hi there, this is Lee, and you're watching Inner Christianity. And today we're going to talk a little bit about history and mythology, but before we do that, I'm going to put up the umbrella because, as it happens, I've got Lyme disease. Lyme disease is treated with doxycycline, and doxycycline makes you very, very sensitive to sunburn, so the odds are that if I sit here for too long, it's going to be a disaster. So, anyway, what about mythology and history? Well, I read The Historical Jesus by John Dominic Crossan many years ago, an exhaustive examination of everything we knew about Jesus historically, which, after hundreds of pages, turned out to be not very damn much at all. It's pretty thin, what we actually know of Jesus from historical records and archaeological finds. And it's equally thin what we know about the Virgin Mary, who certainly formed her own mythological entity behind her. The second place after Jesus, of course, but it's still a huge mythology. But Mary, as I've explained before on this space, isn't a mythology. She's a living creature. That's another subject. What I want to get to today is the Gospels. And the reason I want to talk about the Gospels is that the Gospels are our chief source of information about Jesus, and they are a kind of mythology. And what struck me when I was speaking to my wife this morning on the subject of mythology in general was that the Gospels are all written from a sense of astonishment and awe. And I use that word astonishment for a reason.